901. Aircraft in front of us. Right, off the brakes. Pressures are good. Temperature is good.
After 6543, taxiway Delta Delta 2, clear for takeoff, proceed on course northeastbound. Right turn out approved, remain east of runway 18 for departing traffic.
6543, clear for takeoff with the east restriction on 18.
Okay.
This tower 81 Papa, we're going to be full stop.
81 Papa, roger.
Gear up. Accelerate to between 80 and 90. Positive rate. Put the flaps up. I'm going to put in 10 degrees of flaps. I'm in white arc. The carburetor heat on. Okay, butters or water butters are in the stowed position. Trim as required and yoke as necessary. Turn in base, looking at the area. Still looking good. Staying 500 feet above.
I'll plan a full stop landing.
Okay. Pitch for airspeed. Power for glide.
Gear is up for water landing.
What we want. Okay, power idle. Yoke back. So we put in the water rudders.
All right, sir, demonstrate the normal taxi turn for me. So idle taxi turn, okay?
Idle back, yoke back. Degrees on our waves.
All right. Now, would we use power to get back into the wind?
Well, it'll probably weather vane.
All right. So let's go ahead and let the weather vane back into the wind here. Okay. All right. Once we get back into the wind, I'm going to have you demonstrate a plow turn back downwind.
Okay. So for the plow turn, going to keep the water rudders in.
Okay.
Okay, wind's coming this direction, so it's going to be a form of a question mark. Back downwind.
Let's go ahead and we're going to step taxi.
There's the second. Oh, really relax the back pressure just a tad.
Alright. Let's go ahead and take a look at this and see if we think we could stop there today, and if so, where would we go? I've got a dock coming out from the boathouse where the pontoon boat is with the burgundy top on it.
Yep.
That dock comes out, makes a left turn, so there's an L shape on the end. That dock over here, there is one boat parked by it on the right.
And you have the flotation unit out there. So
I have the raft, so yeah.
So first of all, we need a plan.
Yep. So
And
we'll take
obviously the winds are blowing in this direction.
Right.
You know, the problem with the boats on the left side of that one dock is making sure the wing doesn't hit it. There's people there, they can hit it. So my tendency would be to maybe look towards that other dock. Now, he thinks we're going to come up on the ramp, I suspect. That's why he's walked in the water to assist us.
And he dealt with the seaplane. He's a private pilot himself, and so he knows what to do. So could we go with the amount of wind we have? Could we just go straight in?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so let's go ahead and do that.
Okay.
All right, and he's there to stop us. So if it wasn't somebody I didn't know, then I would say probably not a good idea. But I would say, yeah, let's give it a whirl here. So
right about here. Just to be safe, I'm going to turn the mags off. Glassy water takeoff, we're going to get up on one pontoon. There's the second. Relax the back pressure. Okay.
up around the corner here.
Okay.
Yeah, and then we'll do the glassy water setup for glassy water landing right up through there. Okay.
Okay. All right. Carb heat on. All right. Power back.
Gear is up for water landing.
That's what we want. Okay, descent rate right now is 300 feet. So as we begin our descent towards the water, we're going to add power as we're treetop level. Just get our descent on about 150 right there. And just be patient. Patient. Just be patient. Just glide into the water. Full stop landing?
Yes, sir. There you go. All right, sir. Let's go ahead and do the rough water takeoff.
Okay.
And we'll make that decision if there's enough room to do a rough water landing, okay? So.
Okay. So what we got is configuration 20 degrees of flaps. I got the carb heat in.
Rough water takeoff.
Now we're going to be pulling this up off at about 50 miles an hour. That's 40. 45. Here's 50. Snap it up. Push it forward. Ground effect. Climb out. Bottom of the green arc. Positive rate.
All right. We'll just keep climbing out. We're going to go around this point right here. There's a spot over here where we can cross over. There's no house. I'll show that to you. Let's head back to the north end, and we'll do a rough water landing back in the north end, okay?
Okay.
Hey, see where all those boats are right over there?
Yep.
Back to the north, and you start to see a little lake over here?
Yep.
There's a small little thin right there. See that opening?
Yep.
Go right over those trees. There's no house right there.
Okay. Thing about the rough water, we want to make sure that we touch down nose high.
Okay.
20 degrees of flaps. Right into the wind. Okay, let him put the carb heat on. Put in 1 notch of flaps. Alright, my gear is up for water landing. My flaps are in position. Continuing to check the area out. Rudders. Up. Trim. Set. Yoke as required.
4 deer in the field down here.
Oh yeah.
Gear is up
Right
for
down
water
there.
Oh
landing.
yeah. Gear's up for water landing, that's what we want. Now this is a right-of-way thing. I'm figuring he's going to continue on the path he is, so I'm going to go on the inside of him.
Alright, sir.
Unless he decides to... Okay, let's get another notch of flaps in there.
Alright, he's going to the right.
Okay, so I'm going to go left then. Pitch up for...
Gear is up for water landing.
Looks like we got some rough water, a wake down there. Come on, guy. Think he sees us?
Yeah. All right. And looking at this right now, let's assume that you see where that pontoon boat is right down there? Let's assume that's the end of the lake.
Okay.
Right? So we need to be airborne and clearing the trees by that spot right there. Can we do it from here?
I believe we could.
All right, let's give it a whirl.
Okay. Like a soft field takeoff.
Okay.
Oh, thank you. Got a water skier on my left. Gonna cut out in front of us. We gotta determine what to do here.
Over here. Now watch what he does.
I don't like it. I don't like it.
That thing.
Wasn't clear to me he saw us.
Yep. I agree. Okay, so let's move it down here. Let's be airborne. The next island there. Okay, we'll be airborne by that next island
Okay.
and above the trees.
Okay.
All right. Here
Now,
we go.
here.
And if we wanted to, we could do a little bit of a step turn this way. You want to just demonstrate a step turn coming around?
Sure.
All right. Add that to it. We got a boat, so
Yep.
come back, all right? All right.
positive rate.
Alright.
1 knot flaps.
Alright, let's go right through there. Stay over the water, but don't go over top any boats because obviously we're less than 500 feet.
Yep.
We're going to circle back around the lake and go up to the northern section and come back, and we'll do a confined area landing when we pick out our points here.
Okay.
So let's see if we can stay away from the boats. It's going to be a little bit of a challenge coming around here, but...
Yeah, I think I'm going to go in between these two here.
Alright, sounds good. You're going for that point right there? Coming out the right side?
Yeah.
Okay, right, good. And we can go between those boats?
Yep.
Alright, sounds good.
Okay.
Hey, watch this guy down here so we don't fly over top of him.
Gear is up for water landing.
That's what we want. He's passing off our left side.
Very good. Alright. If we got into a porpoise situation, how do we correct that?
Well, if it's a minor porpoise, we're just going to take pressure off the, we're going to pull back slightly. And then if it's over the top, we're going to close the throttle and hold back.
How about if it were skipping on the water?
We're going to release the pressure just a tad.
I want to get it forward. The lake amphibian has more of a tendency to do the skipping than what a normal float plane does, at least as with me, so.
We could figure here.
Alrighty, let's go ahead and do a normal takeoff straight ahead here. There's not much wind anymore, so we did a kind of a crosswind landing and takeoff back that way, so we'll just do a normal takeoff through here, so.
Okay. Those were the waves doing that.
Yeah, alright, we're going to pull the throttle back here. We just lost our engine. What do we do now?
Alright, well, we're just going to head down.
Alright, here we go. Now if we need power, we got it. Alright. So, if we were sitting here dead in the water and it's not much wind, so it would take a while. But if we wanted to sail to that side over there, show me how you'd hold the controls again.
I want the tail to go in that direction over there. Yeah, so I'm going to turn in the direction where I want to go, and I'm going to do opposite rudder. Right.
And this would stay up.
Yep.
Alright, let's go ahead and take off from here. We're going to slip over to a different lake here.
Positive rate, 1 notch.
We'll use that same spot around the corner to climb out over. This is that corner coming up, so around there was that spot where we can climb over without a house. Let's get a little higher altitude this time. We're going to go over here to another small lake, and you're going to demonstrate the emergency descent into that lake, okay? There's our spot right there to climb out over. And the lake we're going to use is that one right over there. Okay. So let's go up that way, get emergency descent set up into that lake. Out of the emergency descent, let's plan on a touch and go off that lake. And there is a little bit of a crosswind, you see that?
Yep.
Okay. So emergency descent, touch and go, crosswind.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Have you
Gear
been,
is up for water landing.
have you been in this lake?
We tried and it didn't work out.
Okay. So we'll stay in the middle of the lake because there's a lot of stumps and stuff, and if it's not good, I'll say go around, okay?
Okay. I'm going to just leave 1 degree of flaps.
All right, sounds
so
good.
I'm not messing with that.
All right. And let's be a little aggressive, get it down here a little bit more. All right. Now straighten it out. Let's do a touch and go straight ahead. Okay, back. All right, we'll climb straight ahead. All right. Right straight ahead of us is a lake. We're going to go to that lake, and then we're going to head back to Traverse City.
Okay.
Here's a scenario. We've never been into this lake before.
Right.
Okay. So you're going to figure out where's a good spot to land. Look at the way that everything is laid out, and make that decision. Okay.
Just a normal landing?
Normal landing, full stop.
Okay, so I'll power back.
Gear is up for water landing.
Here's up for water landing. That's what we want. R for glide.
All right, demonstrate a go around for me.
Okay. Full power, pitch up. Carburetor heat in. Positive rate, 1 notch of flaps. Alright. Alright, there we go.
So, all right, we'll head back to Traverse City. the 9181 Papa is holding.
Gear is down for runway landing.
Take off to the south.
This is 9181 Papa, Traverse State Tower, hold short for runway 18 for arriving traffic.
Gear is down for runway landing.
That's what we want.
This is 81 Papa, runway 18, lamp and wait.
18, line up and wait, 81 Papa.
Hopefully 90 Lima, you can make the left turn, Charlie 3 to Delta, contact ground point 8.
Okay, Charlie 3 to Delta and ground point 8. 90 Lima.
Cessna 81 Papa, runway 18, clear for takeoff. You said you were southbound?
18. Just stop here, landing. Post landing checklist. Okay. Okay. Flaps are up. Back carburetor heat off, transponder. Stand by. I need line off. Radio ground. Ground flow plane 8490 Lima, taxi to Denton Farms hangar.
Float plane 8490 Lima, trip to the ground, taxi to parking via Charlie.
Parking via Charlie 90 Lima.